Hi guys, welcome to another video. Am I boring or timeless? Am I bland or neutral? Am I dull or classic? Am I uninspired or considered? I wanted to explore this. I thought it was an amazing topic, and this came out from another video that I did in which I called myself boring. And I'm here to tell you I am not boring. And here's why. And wait till later because I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you quite a few bags that represent me. But there's one in particular. There's one that is me in a bag. Let's get going. So I think you would be right to say that my luxury bag collection is reasonably neutral and classic and timeless and all those things. Now, I mistakenly, I'm going to put it out there, I said in a couple of videos recently that my collection was boring. And oh my goodness, did you come for me? Did you come for me, guys, and tell me that it's not boring? It's not boring whatsoever. And actually, it reflects who I am. So hopefully that means I'm not boring either. I don't think it means that. I think it means that my taste reflects who I am and my personality. And so it should. And so it should. All of our choices should be based on what we love, what we gravitate to, what we want, just what we love, and we don't even have to justify why. But I thought it was an interesting topic because so many of you guys really told me off. You really told me off for calling myself boring, because there is nothing boring about any of these bags. It doesn't matter if I go for grey or dark blue or very neutral, timeless, classic types of styles, colours, brands, whether I go for quiet luxury. It's about what I love. I like classics. I like things that will stand the test of time. I like things that will go with many things. I like practicality. I like functionality. I like versatility. I like to get my money's worth. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? But the things that I choose do tend to be of a certain type of thing. And that is because that is who I am. So who am I? Well, I think I'm a pretty structured person. So I think the majority of my bags that I love and would suit me are structured in some way. Now, I do like a slouch. I do talk about the Birkin 30 and the fact, in fact, let's just get it down. Let's just get it down. So this is the Birkin 30, and I went for one of the more slouchy leathers. This is Clement's leather. And you can see I like it to look like this. I don't like it to look really super structured. However, I like some structure. I don't like it to go into a complete and utter ball of nothing. So yeah, and I like a little bit of structure inside. So that gives you one clue, doesn't it? Another candidate for a bag that would, sort of reflect my personality is maybe the classic flap. Now, again, timeless, classic, just the absolute dream. It's got longevity. I've got longevity. I'm an old person now. This has been going for as long as I have. So maybe this suits me, something that's old. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think this is exactly me in a bag. I think it has some elements. It is structured. I suppose it's quite heavy. It's quite structured. It's organised. It is, but this doesn't make my heart sing like some of the others. So I'm going to put this to one side for now. And I'm going to show you this one. So this is the Louis Vuitton side trunk. And this, when I bought this bag, I thought, this is me in a bag. It's a neutral colour. It's my all-time favourite colour, black. It's quintessential heritage and everything else. And I love all the history and everything else. But then it's got something about it. So it's got the heritage, but it's just, I don't know, it's different. It's quirky. It's very quirky for me. It's this type of bag. And it's sort of classic, but with an edge. And I've said that a few times. I can be quite edgy. I like things that are just a little bit different, but not too different. So I like things that stand out, but not too much. I'm a little bit of a contradiction, which is sort of where this bag comes in because, yeah, hard-sided and slouchy. So this is both. It's like a contradiction in a bag, and it's got a bit of edge. So this is definitely a contender because I can be really contradictory. I can be wanting attention and then not. I can be wanting to be involved and not. Oh, yeah, so I can be definite contradiction. And I thought this was a good, yeah, a good reflection of me in a bag. So this is a definite contender. Another contender for me in a bag is this one. So this is the Hermes Constance 24, and this is in Epsom leather. Now, this, on the face of it, has all those elements, doesn't it? So, yeah, it's structured. I like some structure in my life. I do. It's got a real focus point, which is the H. I like a focus. I like to be able to focus in on something and know exactly what I'm doing. It's got organisation. So when we have a look inside, it's got organisation inside. It's not a big black hole where you're swimming around for things. It's got a zip pocket. It's very functional and practical. And I am too. I'm very practical and I'm very functional. And I like things to be efficient. I'm very analytical. All of those things are very systematic and logical. And this definitely has a lot of those elements. This is logical. It works perfectly. It does what it's supposed to do as a bag. But it's also very interesting. And I hope that I'm quite interesting. I don't know. You might tell me differently, but yeah, I think that, yeah, it does have some interest to it. It's not, yeah, just the way that these loop round. It's still very neutral and very classic and timeless, but it's definitely got something about it. And I hope I've got something about me. But the one thing this does have, it's a hard exterior, but it's very, very delicate. It's very, very delicate inside. So this is, I think this is Swift leather, or it might be box. I can never work out which one it is. Either way, it's very soft, very delicate, very fragile. And that is me. To a lot of people, come across as if I have it all sorted. And I've got it all sorted and I am very tough exterior. I think that comes from the business world. I've had to have many, many, many very difficult conversations and deal with very difficult situations in my career. And I have been able to do that. But as again, I'm very contradictory. I also am very soft inside and very delicate and very vulnerable and can get hurt very, very easily and quickly in certain circumstances. So this sort of does suit me because, yeah, delicate and fragile on the inside, hard exterior. So I'm going to bring this one into the mix. So on face value, you may think that this wouldn't suit me or my personality because the colour isn't a neutral. But I actually think that this is quite a neutral colour for me. Weirdly, it goes with so many things that I wear because I wear so many neutrals. So I do actually think it does reflect me. It reflects a colour that, I don't know, shows strength to me. Purple's a strength. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I see. And I also see that it's not a very bright, vibrant colour. It's not muted, but it's slightly darker colour, which is my sort of colour. The bag itself is I just love it, obviously, but it's very structured, it's very organised, it's systematic how it's put together. So in some ways this does reflect me, but there's two things about this. When I thought about it made me really, really giggle. So the two things that this is, that I am as well, it's very complicated. It's complicated because you have to take this. It's only a little bag, and yes, it's really complicated. So you have to take this out in order to get to the inside. You've got the straps in there. you've then, in order to get in, it's complicated. And then trying to actually put your things in, you have to actually, like your phone, I'm filming on my phone at the moment, but it does fit in the front pocket, no problem. Well, it fits in both pockets, but I would always want it in the front compartment just so I can get to it. And it will just slip in. However, if you've got the straps attached, they actually, you see the D-rings. The D-rings are here and here. Hopefully that's coming up. They're here and here. So you then have a big clasp in the way here. So when you're putting your phone in, you have to sort of go in at an angle. And it's just a little bit complicated. I'm complicated. What can I say? So it makes it a little bit complicated to use, and I am complicated. Just ask my husband and my family. I am complicated. And the other thing that this bag is, it's fussy. It's fussy. I'm fussy. Again, it's just fussy to get in and out of. It's fiddly and it's fussy, and I am fussy. I like what I like. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. But because we like what we like, yeah, I think I can be quite fussy, and I won't just buy something for the sake of it because, yeah, I'm fussy. So there is one bag that I have in my collection that encompasses all those things, all those elements. So let's go through them again. Structured, organised, quiet luxury, hard exterior but delicate, fragile on the inside, interesting, not boring, has classic features but just got a little edge about it. Ah, it's a classic with a twist. So which bag do I have that encompasses all of that, being complicated and being fussy? And there is one bag. And if you want to know which bag this is, help me get to 3,000 subscribers and I can then reveal it. Thank you for watching. See you on another one.